somewhere in your deep methods of knowing things and chasing other types of freedom, when you rely on somebody to make you happy, that could be a trap to keep somebody away from your true self. And when you realize that, how many times you fall into this trap, how many prisons have you had in your whole entire life, how many times have somebody has overstepped your boundaries, how many times have somebody tell you that you're not worthy enough for them. If you let somebody into your life, it could also be a trap. If you rush things into a situation where you're trying to find a relationship after this relationship, what if this next person could be a trap? You lay down in bed all day or on your couch trying to find your favorite shows or entertainment, but eventually it's draining you no matter what, keeping you away from what you're truly called to do. And when you meet somebody who would take away your time and you feel happy with this person, if you put them on a pedestal, that could be very, very dangerous. And it's because that when you do put them on a pedestal and they make you happy, what happens if they backstab you? What happens if they betray you? After all, you fear that if somebody would come into your life and make your way prosperous when it comes to making you feel loved and everything, you feel afraid to give this other person a chance when this other person can be your true love or the right fit for you, the right partner. But sometimes you feel afraid if this person's not for you. Will this person hurt me like the last time? After all, what I'm saying to you is that if this other person, the way how they made you feel by betraying you, and you get scared for letting somebody else betray you too, it all comes down to the moment of rush. And it's the type of way that when you rush, this person that you put on a pedestal can make you lay on the couch more, make you waste your hours and seconds of days when you can truly be doing something that you're called to do. But the thing is, people are always sent your way, not only to open the door for you, but to also make you feel depressed, make you feel down, knowing that you can't get up. People will always be an engine in your life to be sent away from the world. And it's always the world doing this, because the world sees that people feed off of energy off of other people all the time, because they're not willing to take their own energy out for the better, because they don't have enough faith and belief to know that they're powered from within. And this causes other people to make them feel that way. And there's always different people when it comes to relationships and false love and everything. But you need to know that when you live your days of life, how can you have the faith to realize that you're powered from within? And when you do, where does that power come from? It may come from habits such as yoga or gym or like coaching skills or anything else that might help you. But sometimes it can run out over and over again. It can happen over and over again where you need that same energy to get from all the time, because sometimes it runs out. So the thing for this type of method is to conquer this type of self-doubt and low self-esteem, is that you need to stop relying on other people, of course. Take your time. Don't go out there looking for other people to make you happy. Right now, seek someone who is powerful, that can help you develop yourself within him. Because if you want to become somebody who you truly think you are, when the world tells you that's too good to be true, which is a lie, there's a secret for that. Because whenever you talk to somebody and whenever you're around somebody, you become that person. You talk like them. You want to be like them. But it comes down to meeting the right people. So you have to be careful of who you let into a relationship with, who you surround your people with within your circle, because that's who you're going to become. But as in to believe in Jesus Christ, someone who is real, a powerful being, heavenly being, who says he can change you. We need to have our own spiritual discernment, and discernment means knowing what's for you and what's not. There are different religions or different spirituality, but for you to seek Jesus Christ personally, who's a relationship, who can help you develop your skills of being powerful only within him, If you self-deny yourself, knowing that you can't do it on your own, but allow a higher power to conquer anything that's evil in the world, which means someone sent in your life to discourage you, to tell you you're not good enough for them. When you have Jesus Christ within you, someone who is real and powerful, when you do give Jesus Christ that chance, you realize that in time you can do all things through him. And because he conquered the world, and since he did after his death and he rose again, we now have access to the power to conquer anything that's evil, especially when depression hits us or anger hits us. So now is the time for you to realize that you're called to do more than letting somebody tell you yes and no. And this is only from people around the world who are sent your way to destroy you. So you can't lay down in bed all day. You can't sleep and allow to be in your feelings, because you have a purpose. You have a higher calling. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to get off that hurt. Believe me, I know. That is why Jesus Christ, as a real heavenly being, is here to help you, to tell you who you truly are within him. Now is the time for you to know who you are within him.